What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Spencer, and we're doing a little bit of a different type of video today. So I've never talked about this on the channel, but a hobby of mine is I like to collect cringe videos.
Yeah, it's been kind of something we've been doing for the past few years, I think.
Yeah, it's not something that I actively search for. I'll say that. Like, it is a hobby, but I don't actively. Yeah. It has to be organic, or else it's not.
We organically. This is organically sourced cringe that you guys are about to watch. Like,
we stumble upon it.
You may have seen some of these videos. Like, probably a few of these have gone viral, but like
most of them are the.
But Spencer found these. Like he reached into his dark corners of the internet to pull these out. So
yeah. So what we're gonna do is I want Kevin. I've obviously watched all of these videos. I know exactly what happens. I'm gonna ask Kevin first what he thinks the video is gonna be about, and then we will do some commentary live, and then we'll do like a wrap up video because a lot of these are very thought provoking, and you will question things about yourself, about life. Some of them are just like. Here's the thing about cringe. Like, I view it as wine, in a sense. I use that metaphor.
Yeah, for sure.
And that there's like top shelf cringe. Like, it's very new,
aged
so
cringe,
nuanced, dude.
You get aged cringe.
And
you can get organic cringe. Non-GMO cringe.
Yeah, like I don't like the kind of in your face cringe where it's like, look at this cringe video, and it's just someone being cringy. Like, if
someone's just trying like on 10.
Yeah,
but this is like candid cringe.
Yeah, like this is legitimate. This is like genuine,
unhinged
cringe.
shit. Yeah,
like we've all seen those videos about the kid who's like the Reddit kid, and it's over the top. I actually think those are kind of funny, to be honest with you.
I mean, in the earlier days, those were like,
yeah,
those were really upsetting. Well, and then obviously
once you get into it, then you realize it's a bit. And
yeah, they became more ubiquitous too. Like,
yeah, I mean, those were fine.
It became like a pretty like en masse meme.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, exactly. So we're gonna What do you think this first one's going to be
about?
So
I kind of, based on just this first thumbnail, I feel like this lady is going to show us something in her house that is either mildly, or not even mildly disgusting. It's just something that's patently disgusting in a place where you would probably never expect to find something so abhorrently disgusting.
I'll tell you right now, there's no single way that anybody, if you've never seen this video can guess what this video is going to be about. So we'll go ahead and hit play here.
Look, I get it. You want to go and impress someone by going into the clown tent.
The clown tent.
It's not a good idea.
What is the clown tent?
Fine, I'll go with you. But you owe me. Here we are. Creepy, right? Yeah, I know it looks modern, but forget about that. Go ahead and explore.
What?
I'll be here. Hurry up! Did you hear that?
What?
Someone's coming! Hurry!
It's a full skit.
It's a skit. It's a skit.
I don't like how this is paced.
I don't like the way she's directed this.
Louie, home!
Oh my god, did she come out in a Harley Quinn?
I see you!
Oh my god.
All right, so
that was not.
Let's.
I wouldn't say that was disgusting, but
no. I'm starting it off
that whatsoever.
I'm starting us off very lightly. Like,
yeah,
that's cringe, right?
Sure. Yeah, you kind of like.
I appreciate the storytelling of it, though. I will say that
you could kind of tell from early on that was like falling off the rails. Like, you know, like you can kind of like. It's normal and unassuming enough in the beginning. And then, like, once you go to the green screen, you know, it's like, oh, it's going from bad to worse here.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Again, I find these videos, I actually don't like cringe. Like, I don't like to have cringy moments. Like, a lot of The Office to me is like really cringy and it makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
This is something else because they put a lot of effort into this. Although I will say, what I didn't like is that I don't think it was actually green screen. I think it's one of those automated like Skype things. You know, Skype.
Yeah, it's like a Skype. It's like a Zoom background.
Yeah,
that kind of thing. I think the effect on TikTok is called green screen.
Though. Oh, they do have those on TikTok.
Yeah,
I've never actually downloaded TikTok. For anybody who doesn't know, I've never used it before.
It's crazy that half of these are like TikToks.
I think they're all TikToks actually. Yeah,
that's actually nuts.
Yeah, so I find them in different ways, like on Twitter and other such places.
That was a nice little palate warmer.
That was great, right? Like that's not so bad, but
that's a nice way to start.
Definitely bizarre, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So I have quite a few of these. This one, let me tell you something about this. All right, so I think the video says my childhood. Or
My childhood crush versus my boyfriend now. Thanks for reporting, y'all. Okay, so this is a repost.
all right.
So someone, a good
Someone wants
Samaritan
the word
almost,
to know.
a good Samaritan wanted this purged from the internet initially.
The first thing that I'll say, because I feel like you can kind of expect what you're going to see, but you're not going to. She's being very serious. Like, you can tell by her hand gesture. I can't even emulate it, where it's kind of like, y'all, like, this is what's up, you know?
I don't know. Let's see. I want to see what her boyfriend looks like now.
Does TikTok get away with
No, like, good for them. Like, but is the implication?
You can't do that.
Is the
You
implication
can't
that
do
like?
that.
Is the implication that he looks like
Yes, that's what
pre like early era Justin Bieber?
That is not okay.
Nah, I don't like that. I didn't like that very much.
How
I don't know. You
do
might
you get to that point?
I don't know.
Do you think it's? Oh, okay. Let me say this because I feel like I may be onto something here. TikTok is very like it elevates people's statuses to a certain extent.
platforms
Like
a
if
lot
you
of
get
people, yeah.
attention. So do you think it's a thing of like she's aware of that?
I think so.
Or do you think she's disillusioned?
I think, dude, like, you remember like Do It for the Vine?
Yeah,
Like, it
yeah,
was just
yeah.
like doing something degenerate. Just
It was normally pretty innocent.
dude,
to a
like they
certain
blew
extent,
the
though.
roof off that with TikTok.
Yeah, that's
man.
true. I feel like it's
just
like Do It
people
for the
are
Vine,
willing
but
to do
times
like
100.
people are willing to do things that are far more depraved, far more unhinged, far more just disgusting and weird. And
To get on the
to get on the For You page,
There you
man.
go,
To
that's
get
what
on
it's called.
people's For You page. And so I think it's permeated way more than like Do It for the Vine culture, because it's like if you did that, it was just like do a funny dance move or like jump off your roof or something into your swimming pool.
Yeah.
You know? This is just like, hey, you should like go smack the shit out of a Starbucks barista for a funny
Yeah,
TikTok.
go harass that person.
Yeah, like, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty wild though, isn't it?
That was upsetting.
And I also want to say, as a preview, the last one that I've saved for this, I have not been able to finish.
The thing is, like, that's kind of like a fan cam, right? Like, people will make that, like, for, like, celebrities and make, like, a little video edit and stuff. But it's like, dude, not everybody's hot. Like,
Yeah.
like fan cams are for hot people. Like, and it's just, I don't know. I feel like I accept my status as an ugly person. So it's like, and I kind of use that, you know, to my advantage when I can. I just don't understand why. Like,
Yeah, you make
why do
funny
you present
YouTube videos.
Yeah, exactly. You become a YouTuber.
All right.
All right, this one has been largely built up by you. You've gassed this one up.
Yeah.
What do I think this one will be about? Why do I feel like this kid's going to say something about like Sonic the Hedgehog? He reminds me of that Sonic the Hedgehog kid.
Okay. I all right. Is that what you got?
You remember that kid? I don't know, like he was just like, I don't know. It was like in like the mid 2010s era. It was just a kid who would just scream while having a bunch of Sonic the Hedgehog like merchandise in the frame.
Okay.
Do you remember that?
Mm-mm.
People criticize every single little frickin' thing I do. It's just not frickin' fair.
Well, we'll have
I'll
to
see if I can edit it into this video
definitely
as a reference.
You'll know it when you see it for sure. I'm doing a very poor job describing it. All right, what do you got, kid? That's the whole thing. Like
Yeah, that's it. That's the video.
that's not even. He didn't even do an actual dance.
Yeah, well, like, see, these are the kinds of like sometimes when I watch cringe videos, like some of them, obviously, like the first one, they should put at least a decent amount of effort into it. There was a bit of planning, scripting to it. How do you think this guy's day went to where this is where it ended up going?
I just think he's like, oh, I see all these like Chad-looking white fellas on this app doing like little thirst trappy little dances, and I think he just wanted to like try and emulate that. But you have to actually like have a dance. Like he just threw on a random Grease song.
Also, his angling is just he's like looking down.
Yeah, dude. Like you gotta. There's no 3-point lighting going on here. Like this, I feel like an angle would like behoove you more if it was like going downward on you. Like,
and I feel, dude. I feel like the step one though when you do a video like this, like I've seen people do this with confidence and it's cringy, but this is another step for me because he didn't even shower before he did the video.
oh, did he really? Like,
Dude, did you see the way he he threw his hand through his hair?
Oh yeah. It's kind of setting in deeper now. Like
Yeah,
the more I
it really
am
gets-
like
it hits
thinking
you.
about what I just watched, the more uncomfortable and upset I am getting. It's like it was kind of like you were talking about. It's like usually like if something goes viral on TikTok, it's either like candidly hilarious, or it's like, or you like someone tried really hard.
Yeah,
you know,
there's some production going on in there.
this guy's kind of like half in, like 1 foot in, 1 foot out on the dance. I don't know. He can't really focus on like a Blue Steel look. I feel like his expression changes way too much.
Yeah, we're just getting started. By the way,
it looked
buddy.
like he was just playing around with the concept, and then he was just like, "This is it." This is it.
Yeah, for sure.
I didn't like that very much.
How do you get that kind of audio in there too? Dude, this is
Okay,
it.
here we go.
This is it.
This
You've
is the
seen
one.
this one before, but everybody
the
has
one.
to see this.
We saw it. Now y'all have to. That's
Look at this thing, right? So it says, "I challenge you to a rap battle." So when someone comments that, any normal like if someone said that to
that's
me,
a bait.
yeah,
It's bait.
yeah,
It's
they're-
like it's a meme. They're not being actually serious. Like they don't want to. Like they are not an MC that is challenging you and your skills.
and
Like,
factually speaking, they can't, right?
literally, like how are you going to rap battle someone in a comment section?
That's not what a rap battle is.
No. You were literally just like, hey, do a freestyle, and then like that's what that is.
And he actually reminds me of somebody. It almost looks like I think Chris Pratt in the Scott Pilgrim versus the World movie. Is
Chris
that what-
Evans,
Chris-
and Scott Pilgrim versus the World as
Yeah.
Lucas Lee. Just throw a picture.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
That's hilarious.
You ready for this? It's gonna it's gonna be hard to watch.
I'm not sure. Like the question isn't really
cringe, dude.
The
Like,
question
this is
yeah.
cringe.
The question isn't whether we're ready. It's like anyone watching.
Yeah,
this
we're
is
really
ready
hyping this
for
up,
what
but
we're about to
I
watch.
promise you, the hype is absolutely worth it.
Yo, look, I'm gonna be straight out as a guy to guy, woman to guy, who God knows who guy, what guy. Alright, I'm gonna be straight out to you. I'm not that good at rapping. I'm only a newbie with the new Stubby. But let me tell you something straight out, and I'm gonna be straight out.
I feel like he went like Cockney accent in the
okay?
beginning too.
I'm not a good guy who tries a rap battle with another person. I'll probably end up getting
Is he
on the ground
British?
and stand,
I feel like
but
this
let
guy's
it go
actually
with a
British.
B with a C. I'm trying not to be good as I can be. So I understand you want to rap about me and rap about a challenging and make me look like a fool, as you can make yourself look like a big man on the strong and wrong. But let me tell you something straight out, okay? It's a never-ending story of my life. So don't let it be, don't let it be. I'm trying to tell you straight out. I'm trying to have more respect to you. Yeah, I just stuffed up then, but doesn't matter. I'll still go and make myself a new track with a gack. Don't let it go with a new stack. I'm trying to make your life easy, so don't let me go in your way. I'm trying to make myself a push away, so don't let me be in your way, okay? Just rap.
All right. So it's one thing to embarrass yourself by rapping badly, right? That's part
to
of
like offer that up into like the lexicon, you know,
Yeah.
like that's
like
in
when
our
you know,
collective
when you know
consciousness.
you can't and then you do it anyways. Like that's just something.
Sure,
the
that
part
takes a certain level of self-awareness, I think. Yeah.
The part that really takes it over the top and really makes it special for me, like this is top shelf cringe for me, is that he starts off by saying that he's not going to be a part of this rap
That's a
battle.
storytelling. That's a storytelling mechanic right there. He was like,
He said, "Oh, I'm not going to do it," and then he just
and then he
goes,
slowly
builds himself
transitions into the
it,
flow.
and he
Like
goes, and it's there. We're in it. We're
My
we are a
thing is, like,
participant in it.
you didn't have to freestyle this.
No.
You could have written something and
Yeah.
like made people think that you were a way better rapper than you actually are.
This isn't live.
Like
Obviously.
he's not live streaming this. Like he challenged you to a rap battle. You didn't say right now.
Yeah.
Like literally live
And you can
react
tell
to this
that he-
comment.
And
like
you can
that
tell
kind
that
of
he
thing.
saw this comment and he's like, all right, let me go to the bathroom or wherever. kind of feels like a bathroom.
It just
setting,
didn't feel like he took. Oh man, this is breaking my brain.
Yeah, this is something right here.
He went really far with it.
Oh,
too.
it was a long video.
Like it was
like a long video.
Dude, like a 16, like just like 15 seconds of rapping would have been okay. I think.
I think
but
he
went
away.
like.
I think he could have gotten away with it for 15 seconds.
He made a whole verse with like, but even at the same time, he kept it like. There were times where I feel like it was awful, but like I feel like there were natural places for him to stop, and he kept going, and he was like making up words, and I was just. Wow, he's literally doing whatever he could to keep it going longer, which is crazy.
What you have in life, to be honest with you.
That I've never done this publicly on the internet.
That I've never.
Like, I've embarrassed myself.
We
with
have very structured content, you know.
Yeah, I've embarrassed myself with rapping, but like in interpersonal capacities, but never on the internet. Like
I would say that we've made cringy videos with James before,
for sure.
But we tried. Like we put some effort into them. Like I feel like you.
And they resonated with the people that we were showing them
contextually.
To, you know,
yeah, for sure. Like the Hobbit video we made.
It was for people who knew us.
I bet if we made that, if we watched that again, we'd be like, "Wow, that was pretty cringy." But at the time, like the audience perceived it very well, like who we were showing it to.
Oh,
so
yeah.
This is a completely different situation.
No, this is a crime.
Well, there's no.
This looks terrible.
There's no guessing.
I don't wanna do
there's
this
no
one.
guessing what this is, but it's cringy, man.
I don't like. Here's my least favorite thing about TikTok. Before we watch this one, is that like I don't want to invalidate anyone's actual experiences or disorders or anything like that, but like people like to make shit up about like like mental conditions and stuff like that on TikTok and be like, here's something that I'm experiencing, and because if you experience this too, you must have this, and this, and it's just insane. So this feels like one of those things that's like, what do you mean what's an age regression mood?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you that
that's not a real thing.
You still won't be able to know what he's about to do. I'll tell you that right now.
There's an Among Us. Oh God, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was that. Dude, I don't know.
That was intense.
I don't know if
that was an intense experience.
I don't know if you've ever doubted, but I'm telling you, I scour the internet for only the purest forms of cringe.
How old is this person? Like, how do we, like, if we're gonna like try and guess?
I'm gonna say he's between 10 and 12. At least he's
should not
10.
be letting 10-year-olds on TikTok. By the way, should not be a thing whatsoever. I've seen way too much ass on that app for 10-year-olds to be on it. This person is like, oh, okay. How are you 12 years old and you're talking about here are my age regression moods? What is that? What are you talking about? I think a lot of Gen Z is gonna have just like dissociative personality disorders by the time their like prefrontal cortexes are done cooking. Like it's just gonna be.
He's microwaving his brain right now. For
like
sure.
Like he's
got a binky in, dude.
Yeah, it's like. I really am searching for words to describe what I just saw. It's just like, why is dealing with like real life that hard to where you have to have age regression?
At 10 years old,
like,
too.
What is going on?
It looks like you got a really nice room too.
Like you're able to get trendy clothing. Obviously, is the Among Us sweater. Like,
could he be wearing anything else? Truthfully, I guess Fortnite would probably be the other.
I just like if this person's. If they're like 12, like it's a lot easier to kind of let it go and just be like, get this kid off the internet, right?
Yeah.
If they're in high school, then I think you have to actually start like looking into what's going on. You gotta like see what the internet search history is.
Oh yeah.
and see if they're torrenting like lolly hentai or something like that. Like this is if
He's
if
going
this
down
person
he's going down a pretty
if this
bad
person
path.
is in like if this person is like 15, 16 years old, yeah, I think we should definitely think
And
about
this is not something I think you grow out of,
The-
too.
like-
Like, if you're like 10 years old and you're doing this, like, I don't think you grow out of this by the time you're 14.
Dude, if you're using the term age regression mood unironically, like you've kind of like disassociated from reality to a fair degree.
Yes. All right. We got
Wow.
Yeah, we're halfway there. Yeah, we're halfway there.
Some F boy. What's an F boy?
That's a fuck boy. You know.
Oh, okay, all right.
Come on, dude. You think
I
this guy?
dude, literally
You
there's
think
a
this
new
guy's gonna use profanity?
there is a new term.
This is a clean man.
The thing is there's a new term. Like
Oh, man.
every couple weeks.
I just remembered something in this video that is gonna make you. You probably have a physical reaction to it.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Oh!
There it is. I told you would have a physical reaction to this video. Of age.
Ah!
That's not something you're supposed to mention ever.
Ah!
You ever dated somebody?
Hey, guy, we already assumed she was of age.
That's
all right?
what- that's the
that's the
baseline,
assumption that I'm making in any adult relationship is that they are both of age. So the fact that you felt the need to specify to me that like outside, like extracurricular, like, hey, I just want to make sure you guys know she's 18. Like, hey, man, what have you been what have you been getting into in your personal life to where like you feel the
That's
need
a
to
relevant fact about you.
Wow.
A few other things. What is that? What's that? You got on film. Like, this isn't a live recording.
I need to know what that is.
You edited this. So you saw this, and you chose to wear it anyways.
Like, what is it?
What?
What is this?
How do you get?
What could this be? Because I want to give this guy, despite him not deserving it whatsoever, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. He doesn't deserve it.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I
he
want to
doesn't.
give it to him. But like, what could that even feasibly be? Is like he's like drooling on himself,
Ooh. Oh, you think it's part of this story?
or I don't know. Like, could it be like because he changed up his whole appearance?
He
right?
did, dude. I mean, he took some time to make this video for sure. I'd say he spent at least 30 minutes to make this.
The thing is, this is like this has a semblance of like irony in it, in that like this guy is making fun of like the Redditor Discord mod kind of person.
Yeah, but he's not. That's the problem.
But again, like, why did you?
The fedora.
He nailed the Redditor aesthetic for sure. The of age thing threw me for a loop, man. That
Yeah.
was.
I feel like if you don't if you don't have of age in here, I feel like this is a parody. When you have it in there, it becomes something else.
The kitten thing, I feel like people have used that terminology in the past, and
Yeah.
no one had assumed that it was like you're talking about someone who was underaged. But like,
Yeah.
this is the visceral like reaction that I had was that was a genuine reaction, dude. I was like,
I knew it.
get it away.
Yeah,
I'm seeing obviously New England Patriots, so
and Pikachu and.
this is a childhood room for sure.
Okay, so you think a child is going to? You think there's going to be another?
This gives the illusion of a child's room.
Okay.
And so, we got some Pokemon, we got some action figures. Yeah, so something really upsetting I feel like is going to happen now, because it's got to desecrate this in some way.
Can I tell you
This
that my favorite
establishing
word
shot.
is used in this? Or what I think the funniest word is being used in this video?
I want to hear it for myself. I feel like I'll know it when I hear it.
Yeah.
Knowing how this is going to sound and how it's going to look, if you are under the age of 18, viewer discretion is advised.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
It has come to my attention that gamers do not get many boyfriends or girlfriends. For the guys, here's why you women should date a gamer boy.
This is not
Us
going
gamers
well.
Can do one thing due to really great focus and hand-eye coordination. We can please women unlike any other male out there, and here's the reason why.
Oh my god.
Catch my drift?
You catch his drift, Kevin? Did you catch it?
Was it gamers?
Do I have to say it?
Was it gamers?
Gamers, yeah. I think gamers is the funniest word in existence.
Yeah, unironic use of the word gamer is
fucking hilarious.
Anytime it's used, because obviously it's not
Next level
terminology.
funny.
Yeah, it's because whoever means is like on some gamers unite kind of stuff. Like
Gamers are the most oppressed of the society. We all know that.
This is.
With the glass ceiling broken, all the oppressed groups shall prosper, especially the most oppressed group of all, gamers.
This is 2 circles away from inceldom, which is upsetting. I don't like how the appeal is for why women should date more gamers, and not what gamers should do in order to attract more women. Like,
It's not on them, dude.
nah, dude, it can't be. So
know
that's what
that.
I'm saying. It's like the first 3 steps in towards being an incel.
This is
Dude, he really was like, need I say more? Why are these all one take, dude? You can cut these up.
you don't have
It's
to.
like your point can be like.
You're-
Here's the thing: is that
You gotta have there's gotta be enough storage.
the thing is, people make TikToks like this, and they get the message across pretty well in a way that isn't like destructively cringe like this is, and like you literally just use a jump cut, dude. Like, do you think every person can just like is capable of monologuing like this? Like, no.
Definitely
You
not.
could have just cut this up, and I feel like there would have been an actual group of people who would resonated with it. You know what I mean? It would have actually reached a few incels. But he went like he did a Comedy Store type 5.
What's the ideal reaction for him? Do you think?
It's just like someone like a
gamer
voluptuous woman like duets it and is just like, wow, this is just was like pantomiming while he's doing this.
Because you can keep your duets open or not, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I feel like if you leave this if you are bringing this into the public forum, that's probably that's the thing, is that these people do not think about that.
Yeah.
It's just like, I'm going to put this
Yeah.
out into the world.
I think that's a great way
Zero,
to put it. Yeah.
zero consequence for. I don't even have an ideal scenario in which like there's not an ideal set of actions or consequences that happens after he posts this that he's like, yeah, this is what I really am hoping.
This is what he was
will
looking for.
happen. I actually don't know what he was hoping would happen.
Yeah. See, that's the toughest one.
That was
Yeah.
upsetting for sure.
This one isn't going to make you feel any better, too. Snaps or pics or messages you would get of me if we were together or dating.
These are never good, man.
Yeah,
These are
yeah.
always
What's like?
the worst thing in the world is a pick me man. I think a lot of these have to do with like
The thing is, it's easy to go on dates nowadays. I think.
to
Maybe-
a certain extent. I feel like it's
if you-
easier
if
at the
you're
very
a,
least to
um,
find people like
if
who have
you're-
common interests with you.
Yeah, if you're like a freak of nature or what, I wouldn't even go that far. Like, if you're weird, you may have a hard time dating people just like by definition, because you're like deemed weird by society. But you can go on dates. Like, you can connect with people.
If you're
and meet up
literally
with
just
them.
not weird to women, I feel like it's really easy to get dates. Like it's
Because when he says
all you have to do.
when he's saying we're together, like he's insinuating that he's having a hard time.
he is
getting
like
with
he's
women.
making a sales pitch right
He's
now.
like, yeah, like this is his moment.
Like, does this interest you? Like that literally, it's like a help wanted poster.
He's selling himself. So these are the kind of snaps you would get if you're dating him.
Haters, damn, y'all mad. 30K on the caddy, now how bad?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I hate, like, we've talked about this. I hate the little establishing shot of being like, here, I'm giving you 5 seconds to read this caption right here. It's like, dude, I get it. Like, if I really wanted to read it, I would pause the video. Like, I hate when people do that so much. It's just,
One reason I won't download TikTok, because I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure I could find funny stuff. Well, there's a couple reasons. I don't like only videos. I just feel like my brain just
you need to
can't-
have it, like, interspersed.
I need pictures.
I think that's why people are still on, like, Instagram, too.
Yeah, I need photos. The other thing is I hate that synthetic voice, and also
The text-to-speech voice? Yeah, it's
what
awful.
is this? What? Just say it.
Yeah.
You're making a video. I mean,
Yeah, that's the worst. All right.
what do you think? What do you think about this first one?
I mean, that's a nice thing to say to somebody.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's
for
not
sure.
It's not the worst.
I'll tell you, it gets worse.
Okay.
That rap is that.
Fancy a gaming.
That one was way too fast. Hold on.
I need to know what movie that was.
Hold on a second. I can't do
I
that.
need to know what movie that was.
All right, hold on. Oh, shoot. 1 second. Here we go. What is that?
Want a film night with a takeaway.
Extra Witch or something? Or
I have not heard of that movie. I wish I could. I wish I could like provide like because that usually will provide a lot of insight into like the mind of this person.
Film with a takeaway. What does that even mean? Like a thought. Watch
think
Evangelion,
that's,
dude.
like,
that'll,
British.
that'll you'll take away like your,
That's always the recommendation.
that'll take your soul away if you watch that. I mean, that'll make you think.
I don't know. He just wants like to have a movie.
You can't
night in.
flash half of a movie without.
Yeah, if you're gonna send that to somebody on Snapchat, they're I don't know. Maybe he's 4D chessing it because that it's
Now
begging
you're
a
gonna ask
question.
about it.
Yeah, exactly. It's begging a question.
Oh man,
I don't know. Maybe this guy's onto something.
He's got me there. I think we watched the rest of it.
It's just like, do you think that women only get into relationships just so they can have someone send them Snapchats? Like, women get enough Snapchats, unsolicited or unsolicited.
One thing we know for sure is that women do fancy a gaming every once in a while, and there's just no going.
That's
no doubt.
indisputable. That's indisputable. If you're a woman, tell me one time you haven't fancied a gaming.
At a moment's notice.
So, like, I mean, and it could be for you. Like, he's running Xbox. Like, that's good people to me.
The thing is, I'm sure this guy's pretty nice. Like, he seems like a nice dude, but he's just got the wrong idea. Like, this guy needs closer friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah, most of this stuff happens.
I doubt this guy. Like, I don't think this guy has a problem with.
Someone should have screened this.
Guys really don't care what other guys look like. Like, we all collect friends who from all walks of life. You know?
Yeah, you and I are very, very different.
We're very
on an
different
aesthetic
people.
level. Yeah.
If you ever showed this to me, I'd fucking like slap it out of your hand. I'd be like, I know, I get the idea.
Yo,
Kev.
I'm thinking about linking this to my Tinder profile.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
what do you think?
I would just say,
I would need you to beat my ass.
yeah,
I would
And
need you to beat my ass.
That's what you need friends to do. Like, I want this guy to have better friends really badly. So
Yeah, it's not even that bad. That's just it's a little sad because I
Yeah.
feel like this guy is
he's got the
this
right
is
idea.
not malicious cringe. It's
got the right idea.
It's not malicious cringe. We've seen some malicious cringe.
Oh, yeah.
where it's just targeted, weaponized cringe. You know, this guy is just he's a kind-hearted person.
Yeah, he is. I appreciate
I don't know.
that too.
That movie he was holding his hand might be incredibly fucked up though. So
That might be.
that might change the entire context of the situation. I don't like this. There's a made-up word.
Yeah, when you start there,
There's a made-up word to
and you have the
start.
pentagram there too, and his wall even like this is all decoration, right? Like you can find these PNGs on the internet.
Yeah, there's
This-
a TikTok flag industrial complex. You ever see like this
Really?
is something because I'm on the app
Yeah.
regularly.
Yeah.
Like every time I see like a random like teenager go viral, they always have some like weird flag in the background, and it's I don't know, like there's something connecting all of these flags. They're like meme flags.
There's like a whole society behind it.
Yeah, there'll be like screenshots of tweets and stuff on a flag. It's very strange.
What do
You
you-
guys should look into it.
What do you think this guy's gonna do?
What is e-monking? Like, what do we think e-monking is? The implications of phonetically, it's just like it can't be good.
It's not a word. It's not a word. It's just not a word.
No, that's what I'm saying. But like implying, like I'm trying to take the implications of the words that are kind of like already included in it.
Yeah,
It's not looking too
it's
good.
not registering with me.
No, it's not looking good.
You humans are wondering why you're weaker than us demons? Because you're afraid. You have emotions. Emotions make you weak. I mean, those we don't have. But we do care about people. That's how we get killed. But me, being the demon king, being Satan, I can love, I can care, but you humans are just weak.
Oh my god.
Because being afraid of something, and we love your human fear. No. Being afraid of something, don't know you don't know what you're afraid of. You're afraid of. What are you afraid of? Man, the coronavirus, of humans are afraid of it. That's tasty for us. Your fear.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a real TikTok. I mean, you can tell he's very genuine.
We got to run it back. We got to run that back.
You think you just got to see it?
I think I have to fully hear everything, you know? I'll turn it up a bit, man. I got
to. Wondering why you're weaker than us demons? Because you're afraid. You have emotions.
Oh, it's Demon King. He just left the D out. It's supposed to say Demon King.
Oh, that. Come on, man.
We do care about people.
Come on, man.
But me being
gotta
a
be
Demon
better
King,
than that. You can't post this and not be on point.
I can care, but
you gotta be on fleek or whatever the word is.
Being afraid of something.
He took the time to edit this too. Like, this stuff doesn't come included in the video, obviously.
Tasty.
Oh, dude.
So good at being afraid of something. Don't know you.
So he's trying to like. This is like some kink stuff. Like he's trying to appeal to a community on TikTok that is into like demon ASMR, which is
that's tasty for us.
Really, you think it's an ASMR
wildly
thing?
troubling, dude? Yeah, the way he's like low voicing it and like, dude,
what upsets me is
the
that
whole little that thing was.
What really upsets me is that he messed up. Like this was definitely his first take. 100%.
It's like he like kind of like lulls too, where he kind of like runs out of things to say, and he's like, yeah, and death, and it's like, dude, cut it up, man. No music or anything. Like,
no, it's dry, man. It's really dry. I feel
like as entertaining as I find TikTok on a daily basis, I feel it is most definitely a net negative on our society for sure, because it's like. Most of the time, stuff like that would have just stayed in a daydream in that guy's head, of just him.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But like this was able to afford. They were able to afford him a way to materialize that daydream.
This wouldn't fly on like Fine. It's too short. Like it would have been too short.
Well, there's just like there weren't this like if you wanted to do the special effects and stuff, it would have been like a whole different process.
Right, you'd have to like actually do that.
But like TikTok was able to give this guy like a demon filter,
yeah,
and make him feel like a real demon.
Yeah, it's not good.
And he was talking down to the humans, man. That's I love the appeal he was making too. It's like the demons usually can't show emotions, but I am the one.
I feel like this
I'm built different.
Like this is objectively cringy, but if he did it with confidence and he did it without like obviously like raw dogging
that's what makes it funny. Like that's what makes those things funny.
Like I feel like I would have not have even noticed this. I'd have been like, well, he's trying to do a certain thing, but the fact that he like did it so lazily warrants us watching this and being like, what are you doing?
Well, first of all of these were posted publicly, so
yeah,
I do not feel bad in the slightest making fun of any of these people.
Clearly, he wanted people to see this, and that's the problem.
Because I don't want this kind of ridicule, so I don't post this kind of content on the internet.
That's part of it.
And as a result, I know people are gonna probably come at us in some form. I'm ready for that. That's fine. That is what it is. I know what I'm doing. You gotta get it how you get it, dude. Dude, this is just
like this guy's not prepared to defend himself. With me, I'm like, well, you didn't find it funny, so.
I mean, like, yeah,
that's the thing, dude. Like getting
it feels like he was trying to infiltrate like a niche kind of like demo on TikTok that like is really into like this kind of ASMR shit, like horror ASMR or something. But it's like, again, you gotta try harder. Like you
have to, yeah,
dude. The thing is, there's a capacity where like you can be cringe.
Yeah,
you can be,
dude. That's fine.
But if you are
really
like
genuinely don't care,
but if you're like confident in it and being like, yeah, I'm gonna go like Casey Frey. You know who Casey Frey is? It was like a Vine. He was a Vine guy, and it was just all of this stuff was just like really provocative in really weird ways, in really indescribable ways. And it's like he did it like he went 10 toes down on it. And that's why people will resonate with it.
Yeah, like
there's a market for cringe, man.
Professional cringe like is cringe to you, but it's not cringe to someone else. Like this is universally agreed upon as what it is.
I want to see the comments of some of these videos, man.
There's 2 more, and again, I have not watched the last one. What's your first impression?
Something racist, I think. I feel like something racist is about to happen.
Okay, that's what you.
I'm hitting 0% on all of these, but this guy kind of has a racist face.
Hi, I just got back from my first week of school, and I'm ready to do TikTok again, and...
No. Mm-mm. No, you're not. It's a movie, isn't it? It's probably going to be a film.
Hello there, darlings. How are you?
Why are they all weird thirst traps?
Yeah, see, you thought it was going to be furries. I do not include furry content in this because furries have a huge community, and
You don't want that smoke?
No, I don't care. Like, fuck it, who gives a shit? But I'm saying is like, there's an audience for that. Like, I'm just not going to get it because that's just not my community. So, like, people may call, like, I don't think furry stuff is cringy, personally, because some people like it. So, like, it's like,
Sure. That
what
makes
am I
sense.
going to say? Like,
It's
oh,
a full. It is
like,
a full-on
cares?
subculture, not in the same way that
everybody,
it's like a cringe.
there's furry cons and all that stuff, dude. So
like
clearly,
cringe is not a subculture.
No, it's not. It's just like absolutely.
It is an ethereal experience.
Yeah,
that was cringe. Why are these all thirst traps? Like, why? Like, you're a child, man. This is a child.
How old do you think that kid was?
Dude, he was talking about going to school.
Yeah. Like, he's obviously, like, in high school. But I'm saying, you think he's like a freshman?
Yeah, this kid is like 15, 16 years old.
Yeah.
And it's like now that's on the internet
Forever.
Like, it's immortalized.
It's clearly gotten to my circle. So meaning, like, his friends definitely know about this.
Yeah,
now.
so it's like you're the vampire thirst trap kid at school now. Is that? Hey, man. No,
Like,
I actually don't accept it.
For
I actually
yourself.
don't accept it. I actually do not accept it. I'm not. I repent. I repent this in all forms. Actually, stop it. Stop doing it. Stop vampire thirst trapping. Like, dude, vampires haven't been like in.
You missed a train, buddy.
Yeah, like vampires haven't had like public ubiquity since
like
the early 2010s.
Yeah, but I'm like, even if it's like, I just don't know like where you get to there, like where you post it.
I think next week when we react to TikToks, because I feel like we could do this forever. I have to show you.
I have a lot more.
I have to show you reality shifting.
Ooh.
These kids who think that they can shift into different realities if they breathe and they focus in their heads hard enough, they can like shift into the Harry Potter world or something like that.
Really?
I'm dead serious. It's a thing.
Ooh.
It's a thing that it's a thing that these that people on TikTok legitimately believe in.
Oh, another thing I want to do on the channel is I want to get drunk because we are of age. That's the appropriate way to use of age, is like when you're talking about alcohol. And I want to go over like TikTok drama or something. Like, and I
like
where I don't know anything about it, and I try
sick.
to comment on it.
That would be sick.
Yeah, so I think that'd be pretty funny. All right, we're about to go into something, Kevin. Like,
we got to set this one up pretty intensely, huh?
You're gonna let me show you the image, and you're gonna immediately notice something's wrong.
Okay.
We're not in a good place right now.
What does the caption say? We all testing him. He isn't very dom. Okay, dom-like tonight. Okay, this is all right. I know what to expect now, and it's probably still not going to be enough to kind of buffer how
it's going to be hard.
This freight train of cringe that's about to hit us in the face.
We've watched Cringe, right? This is something else.
For context, like Spencer has like screened most of these. He told me he hasn't been able to get through this one, like in its entirety.
I was also going to say, like, I don't know if I'll be able to finish it now. I don't
know if we should start it.
I think I've watched 15 seconds of this. I think
All
I've watched
right.
15. But here's the thing: like, this is public. This is
on the internet. Like,
this is
it's
on the
not
internet.
like that's. I feel like a lot of people simply don't understand that. It's like people say that, and I feel like it doesn't sink in. You know, it's like if it's on the internet, it's on there forever. Like this quite literally will expand outside of the social circle that you feel comfortable sharing this kind of information around. So, like, and now here we are audibly and viscerally lose our shit at it.
This hurts me.
Let's do it, man.
All right, here it is. This is it. This is it. I think I've gotten through 10 seconds of this.
We're already off to a really
Hey, Rob.
poor start.
Make me.
Move for a moment.
It's gonna take me a second. Alright, come here. Come here.
What
Come
is
here.
the dynamic
You
going
gonna
on?
eat it?
What is that?
No. Since you're gonna be a massive fucking baby, I'm gonna make airplane noises. Going up your nose now.
I hate this.
Snort once and you'll
What is her hand doing?
You have to keep going.
Nail
Oh!
straight to the top of my mouth. And now I have a wound on the top of my mouth.
That moment that the Dom feels.
What the fuck? I'm really confused, dude. I've never been this confused after watching a video on the internet. I've seen completely contextless videos that made more sense to me than what I just watched.
I hate that.
Yeah, that was really upsetting. What is the dynamic? There were 4 people there. I don't know who. Like, I don't even know what I was even like. Is this like a poly relationship? Is this like, dude? What were they watching on YouTube? Like, what were they watching on YouTube? That's probably what it was.
You might be onto something there.
That's probably what it was.
I always viewed this when I first saw it. I viewed it as a friend like recording it, but this might be.
That's the only way it makes sense.
This guy might make a lot of money. Like, this guy might make a lot of money, and he's just like found this circle of women who will,
like, a harem.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like everyone. I was actually. I feel like everyone in that video to me was of indeterminate gender.
Yeah.
I couldn't really nail down, like, on an aesthetic level, like what kind of gender that person was portraying.
The dynamic shifts like every 5 seconds.
Yeah, that's the craziest thing. I was just like, I'm really trying to nail down what the storyline of the video. Who is the Dom? You know, it's like, obviously this person is like into some baby play or whatever. Like, and that is just. That's a full stop right there.
Yeah,
like, as soon as you
that's
introduce
enough.
someone acting like an actual fucking baby, no, don't like that. Stop doing that.
It's like you don't know where to like put your focus on at any one.
Yeah,
moment.
dude, that's the best kind of cringe.
There's a conversation going on the left side of the screen that's like outside of it that you just don't know.
They're watching a YouTube video, and it's like, I want to know, like, what happened during this YouTube video that you're just like, okay, now we're just gonna do really weird like kink stuff.
Yeah.
That was really, really upsetting. I really like. That was actually physically hard to get through.
It is. I'm telling you, I couldn't finish it before, and I'm glad I had someone here with me to really.
I really don't know how we bounce back from that.
That's
Wow.
the one that makes you shift like your like way you look at reality, because that's real. Like, that was, you can't fake that.
we were having a off-camera discussion about, like, you know, people who struggle to like lose their virginity and stuff like that, like, which is fine. You know?
Yeah.
And it's like, that's got to be frustrating to where it's like someone like some kid in high school is like really struggling to kind of capture the attention of a romantic partner.
Of-age kitten.
Yeah. And like, you just see these people just doing the absolute most unhinged shit, and they're just like, yeah, like, this is what we do.
How do they function? Definitely,
there's a lot of content about that. If that's something you're actually legitimately interested in learning about, we could do some more content about it, because there are a lot of videos about like poly people and like the antics they get into.
Do you think it like? Do you think the dynamic of that, like, for you, like, you think it gives them like purpose? Like, is that how they view it?
I actually don't know. I legitimately don't.
What do they get out of that?
Obviously, the gratification of their kink. Like, I think the issue is more of just like, why
sexual for them? Because it looks like they live like that.
Yeah, it looks like they're.
You can't be sexual all the time.
Yeah,
like,
that's
your body's just not meant.
That was just a candid moment caught on camera. I think it was just like, we'll pause the YouTube video. We got to do some weird shit. We got to do some.
Do what too?
It's time for baby play.
So part of it was like feeding, like I saw there, but like everyone else was doing something else.
Yeah, there was like
it was converging in a singular moment.
Yeah, it was like Oda wrote it, dude. It was like there were 4 separate pillars of the story, and they all kind of like came together at the very end,
unintentionally too.
Wow, that was that was easily one of the like a magnum opus of cringe that we've experienced together.
Yeah,
for sure.
that is my cringiest video that I own as of right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
I got to take a shower after this, man.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
You guys better like this video, dude, because we suffered for it.
If you guys have cringe videos, you can send them to me.
Yeah, send us your cringe, man.
On Twitter at Spencer the Wiz. So
send us your cringe.
We're definitely willing to look at that kind of stuff. Yeah, like it really that video really brings me down. Like
I'm really kind of regretting.
I have a physiological reaction to that.
Yeah, I'm like I'm at a lower state in my day than I was before.
Yeah, I'm like here now. So
well, thanks, guys.
All right, well that's the first little TikTok video that we've made. I think those are all for TikToks. Anyways, that's gonna do it for today's video, and we'll see you guys next time.